And you just listened to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. It covers all those aspects affecting the various regions of our people. Ndip was the Ijaw country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools. His major academic genesis was at Government College, Ujeli. And
go gather, destroy their food. With the camp and that other.
Good day. Thank you very much for talking to people, places, and events, and to the African Center for Community and Development. You have just released an album. What is the title of this album?
I will not forsake.
Why?
Because God does not forsake. He does not forsake. And I can say I am a living example. God has been good to me.
What's your best song in this album?
It's my best song. I do love all the songs. But when I was asked to choose a title for the album, I said I will not forsake. Like I said before, God does not forsake.
Can you sing me a bit of I will not forsake?
The devil tried to stop me, but my God said I will not forsake my children. God said I will not forsake my children.
Wow.
I will not forsake my children.
Wow. And in terms of style and genre, would you say you're singing some kind of dance style, Christian-based music, or what is the kind of music you play?
For me, I will not say I'll be limited to, let's say, Christian music. For me, what happens is, if I'm inspired, when a song comes to my mind, the words also come. You know, if I have a song, the words come along with it. So I don't limit my mind to maybe Christian music. Obviously, there are some kind of songs that I might not want to do. You know, I think any music is good music, depending on the lyrics, depends on what it's saying. You know,
okay.
What's more important to me are the wordings of the song.
But I realize your songs are very danceable. Would you like people to dance them in public places? And
I would like people to dance, and I would like people to be touched. I would like people to feel the love of God. I mean, it's not only about dancing because it has some wonderful beats, but you should dance, and while dancing, you should be thinking of the things God has done for you or the things He's still going to do for you. Even if He has not done anything for you, He has done something for somebody you know.
Essentially, music is a form of communication, and you are communicating to the world, to Cameroonians and beyond. What will you be telling them to do as a reaction to this music, and what are your last words in people, places, and events?
Actually, when it comes to this music, I think if you realize the words are very light, yes, because I believe that you don't have to give all the message in just one song. In essence, it's some kind of praise. I'm praising God for the things He has done for me, and I think He has done so many things for other people. People have been through trials, temptations, frustrations, and they've come through it, out of it. There are people who don't even know they are blessed because, you know, you get up and you eat, you go to bed, you can meet friends, you can talk to friends, and then you don't know you're blessed. But if you look around you, you will realize there are people who are actually really suffering. So we have every reason to say thank you.
And to the world?
To the world, I think we need peace. One of the things I really hate and I wish I could change is war. I hate war because I don't think there's any need for war. Personally, I think people go to war for personal gains, not because of the people they're trying to save or whatsoever.
Now, where can people get this wonderful album?
Presently, you realize that this album just came out yesterday, and we have distribution centers in Kumba, Oya, and Limbe. We'll be sending some to Bamenda and Douala, but in Boya and Limbe you can get them at Nico Studios, just alongside Garden, beside Bojongo Stores, and in Boya you can get it at Sunrise Studios. It's opposite Paramount, and you could also contact M1 Studio. You can get it from there.
What about people in the UK? How do they get a copy of this CD?
Well, you could get a copy from me directly if you email me at Ndip2001@yahoo.com. That's HENDIP 2001@yahoo.com.
You engage into non-governmental activities, civil society organizations. Can you tell me something about that?
Okay. Personally, we have an association called Renewed Hopes, and it is geared towards helping children, meritorious children from less privileged backgrounds into education. I mean, trying to help them go through their education. You know that it's not very easy for most parents to send their children to school, even when they want to. You know, their children who are very intelligent, they lack sponsors. So what I'm doing is like, I think God has blessed me, and I want to give back a blessing in some small way. And I have some friends who are very willing to help. And last year we were able to help 4 children, and this year hopefully, like extending up to 10 or 15 children.
These children, are they in Cameroon?
Yes, they are spotted all over Cameroon, because we don't just go to one town here.
Wow. And what are your future plans for this organization?
Well, it depends on the funding we get, and actually from the sales of this CD, I'm going to dedicate 10% of everything I get from the CD towards that organization, helping towards education, because I personally believe education is a key to any mental effort. There's no way you're going to develop a country with a lot of illiterates. You need children to go to school.
As a woman, don't you feel sometimes like you have roadblocks along your way in terms of how society perceives you in music or with your career or into civil society activities?
Well, I think society has its own beliefs, and I have mine. I know there are some things we will say women should not do, but there's nothing in my mind like there's something a woman cannot do. I am the only person who can limit myself. No other person can limit me. You know, at times you would have arguments with men, and they will say, "Oh no, a woman shouldn't do this." I don't buy these ideas. If a woman can, then she should.
Thank you very much for talking to people, places, and events.
It was actually my pleasure. Thank you very much for doing the picture.
Thank you.
This wonderful song you listen up. Now the one from Miss Ash. I say what to you, Miss Ash. No miss up. Try to get your own copy. Don't forget, with something like music, all the stress, all the Mbongaya there for your Amendola or Blongota, it must finish. Listen to the music, then you try to grab your own copy. Right now, you waste time, it will finish.
And I hope through the venue of this program, your wonderful voice and actions are going to reach out to the world, and the world shall react positively to what you're doing towards humanity.
Thank you very much for having invited me, and I hope that African Center for Development goes places.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Captain Songoka, you don't compensate everybody.
In its degeneration sometimes. Today our focus will be on the style of J.P. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his poem Akbo Dancer.
Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. Other lives that are meaningful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after some of these earthly adventures and no more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary lives.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.